Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Eugene Sanders. I'm the CEO and Superintendent for Sandusky City Schools. And I'm here today to give you an update on our reentry options as we look for how we're going to schedule our school attendance for the second quarter of the school year. So first of all, I'd like to express my appreciation to our faculty and staff, to our parents and our students who are all working together with us as we go through this pandemic and this amazing time in our school history. Let's keep working together, and we'll certainly find ways to resolve our matters as we go forward. My goal today is to talk a little bit about our reentry plan and what our next steps will look like, and to talk a bit about how you can help us by giving us feedback on a survey that will help guide our ultimate recommendation and decision by the Board of Education. I'm pleased to share out that within the last few days, we've had an opportunity to meet with our Erie County Health Commissioner, Mr. Pete Shade, and he is recommending for schools in our county to consider some form of in-person learning. Earlier this week, prior to Mr. Shade's announcement, we did share out with the public that we are looking at the next phase of work as it relates to what our student attendance policy and program will be for the second quarter of the school year. And so we shared that with the Board of Education at our meeting earlier this week. And we indicated to the board that we're going to be vetting various ideas and feedback and research and looking at how we can ensure that we make a good decision for all parties. And in order to do that, we need your help. On the district's website is a survey, and it's a survey for parents, for faculty and staff, and for students. We need you to go to our website, which is www.scs-k12.net, and you'll find the survey on our front page. It only has a few questions, but the questions are really, really important. It's going to ask you to identify if you're a parent, student, or faculty or staff member. It's going to ask you what building your children attend or you're a student at or where you work. And it's going to ask you on a scale of 1 to 10, how comfortable are you with returning to some form of in-person learning? 1, you are least likely to like it, or 10, you look forward to it very strongly. And then we're going to ask you, what is your preference for the instructional delivery model? Is it a 5-day in-person? Is it a hybrid design? And as a reminder, the hybrid would be how we would split our student body into 2 portions, portion 1 and portion 2, by alphabet, A through K in portion 1 and L through Z in portion 2. And those students would either go to school in person on Monday and Tuesday or Thursday and Friday. And the other 3 days that they would be off, they would be still on some form of online learning. That's what we're calling the hybrid design here in Sandusky City Schools. Or would you continue to stay on the virtual platform? And ultimately, whatever we offer, we're going to always maintain the 100% virtual option for those who want to continue to take advantage of that option. And another important caveat here is that if you do prefer the 5-day in-school model, how comfortable are you with the district's capacity to meet the 6 feet of separation, given our buildings, our classroom sizes, lunchroom dynamics, transportation, bus issues? There may be some instances where we are not able to maintain the 6 feet of social distancing. And if you prefer a 5-day in-person design, we need to know how comfortable you are with that particular option. Now keep in mind that safety is our key variable here for both our faculty and staff, our students, and our parents, and we will make sure we do everything we can to make that become a reality. Finally, we will also try to provide a minimum of a 10-day or 2-week period for our announcement and recommendation and board approval and the transition itself. So we'll have some time. The date will be announced. We'll over communicate it so people will know exactly where they're supposed to go and exactly what they're supposed to do. So thank you for joining us today for this brief update. And I want to remind you that if you need to reach out to me directly, you can do so by emailing me at AskDrSanders, AskDrSanders at SCS-K12.net, or you can call me directly at my office at 419-984-1000, and myself or a member of my senior team will respond to your email or to your phone call in 24 hours. As always, thank you for being part of the Blue Streak family. We look forward to communicating with you going forward. And as always, go Streaks.